Let us begin this session by taking time to reflect. When you think of Africa, what natural resources come to mind that are essential for food production? How might the vast array of cultures and traditional practices across Africa influence types of food grown and consumed? Welcome to this session where we'll be looking at agri-food inputs and outputs. By the end of this video, you'll be able to identify and explain the significance of Africa's key resources in ensuring food production and security, describe how Africa's rich bioculture diversity, including diverse cultures and agricultural practices, contributes to resilient and unique food systems, analyze the major environmental challenges impacting agri-food systems in Africa, such as environmental degradation, climate change, and resource management issues. In the context of agri-food systems, inputs refer to all the resources, materials, and services that are necessary to produce, process, distribute, and consume food. They are the foundational elements that go into the system to generate its outputs. They include natural resources, labor, agricultural inputs, capital and finance, technology, and infrastructure. Natural resources are the raw materials and environmental assets provided by nature that are essential for food production and the functioning of agri-food systems. These include land, water, air, soil, sunlight, and biodiversity. Labor refers to the human effort, both physical and mental, applied throughout the agri-food system, including farming, processing, distribution, marketing, and waste management. Agricultural inputs are the materials and resources directly used in farming and livestock production to enhance yields, protect crops, and sustain agricultural activities. Improved seed varieties for higher yields, fertilizers and pesticides to support healthy crops, veterinary medicines and animal feeds for livestock production, simple tools like hoes and watering cans, and mechanized equipment like tractors and harvesters. Infrastructure: the physical systems and facilities needed to support production, processing, distribution, and storage of food. Roads and transport network to move food from farmers to markets. Irrigation systems and dams to support reliable crop production. Cold storage and warehousing facilities to reduce post-harvest losses. Market and retail spaces for selling food products. Energy supply, electricity for processing plants and storage facilities. Technology: the tools, machinery, and innovations that improve efficiency, productivity, and sustainability in food systems. Mobile apps for market price information, for example, Esoko in Ghana. Mechanized equipment like tractors, harvesters, and food processors. Drones for crop monitoring and precision farming. Biofortification and improved seed varieties, for example, drought-resistant maize. Solar-powered cold storage systems for remote areas. Capital and finance: the financial resources and services needed to fund production, processing, distribution, and innovation in food systems. Enable farmers and agribusinesses to invest in seeds, machinery, and infrastructure. Provide working capital for processors and distributors to manage seasonal cash flow. Support innovation and scaling, for example, agri-tech startups, value-added processing. A robust agri-food system relies heavily on a solid foundation of infrastructure and essential inputs. Primary outputs: the most critical outputs are food products that meet the nutritional needs of populations. These primary outputs contribute to food security by ensuring availability, access to diverse food products, and provide essential nutrients necessary for healthy populations. They are intended to be the final product for consumers or the market. Can be raw, unprocessed, or processed. Form the core of the food value chain and contribute to nutrition and economic development. Examples of primary outputs include crops such as grains, which are maize, wheat, and rice, vegetables, fruits, tubers, and oilseeds. Livestock products such as meat, milk, eggs, and other animal-based food. Aquaculture and fisheries such as fish, crustaceans, and seaweed. Secondary outputs are the byproducts generated during food production and processing that can be reused or processed for other purposes. They include crop residues such as straw, husks, and bran from grain processing, animal byproducts such as hides, bones, and manure, food processing byproducts such as whey from cheese production, fruit peels, or pulp from juice extraction. Crop residues and food processing byproducts are often repurposed as feed for livestock. Organic byproducts are used in sustainable farming practices, and some are converted into biogas or biofuels for energy production. Waste are the unusable or discarded materials generated at different stages of the agri-food system, including production, processing, distribution, and consumption. Spoiled or damaged food during transport, packaging waste, for example plastic wrappers and containers, food scraps from markets, restaurants, or households, post-harvest losses due to poor storage or handling. A robust agri-food system relies heavily on a solid foundation of infrastructure and essential inputs. When it comes to the physical infrastructure, roads, railways, waterways, and airways are vital for connecting farms to markets, processing facilities, and consumers. Efficient transportation ensures timely delivery of inputs and the movement of perishable goods. Second, we have storage. Warehouses, cold storage facilities, and silos are necessary for storing agricultural produce, preventing spoilage, and ensuring a steady supply of food throughout the year. Third is irrigation. Reliable irrigation systems, including canals, dams, and sprinkler systems, are crucial for crop production, especially in regions with limited rainfall. Fourth is drainage systems. Drainage systems are crucial in regions with excess rainfall to prevent waterlogging, which can damage crops and processing facilities. Fifth is energy. Access to electricity and other forms of energy is essential for powering farm machinery, processing plants, and refrigeration units. Sixth is communication. Telecommunication infrastructure, including mobile networks and internet connectivity, facilitates information exchange, market access, and access to knowledge and services for farmers. When it comes to institutional infrastructure, market information systems, which include reliable market information systems, help farmers make informed decisions about production, pricing, and marketing. Second are financial institutions, where access to credit and insurance is crucial for farmers to invest in their businesses and manage risks. Third, we have research and extension services. Agricultural research and extension services provide farmers with access to new technologies, best practices, and advisory support. And finally, regulatory frameworks. Clear and effective regulations are necessary to ensure food safety, quality, and fair trade practices. Kenya stands as a prominent player in the global tea market, with tea being a cornerstone of its export sector. The industry thrives on a blend of smallholder farmers, forming the backbone with over 600,000 cultivating tea, often under the Kenyan Tea Development Agency (KTDA) model, and large-scale estates contributing significantly. The journey begins with tea bushes nurtured on fertile Kenyan soils. Farmers meticulously tend to their crops, utilizing a mix of traditional and modern techniques. Inputs like high-yielding varieties, fertilizers, and pesticides are crucial for optimal growth. From the fields, the freshly plucked leaves embark on their journey to numerous processing factories scattered across the country. Within these factories, a series of intricate steps transform the green leaf into the black tea recognized globally. Withering, rolling, oxidation, drying, and grading are meticulously executed. The processed tea then converges at the renowned Kenya Tea Auction, a unique platform where buyers from around the world compete for the finest grades. A significant portion of Kenyan tea finds its way into international markets, primarily in the Middle East, Europe, and Asia. However, a growing domestic market is also emerging, with increasing consumption of packaged tea and value-added products. While the Kenyan tea industry boasts significant achievements, it faces challenges. Climate change poses a threat, impacting rainfall patterns and temperatures, which can adversely affect tea yields and quality. Market volatility with fluctuating international tea prices adds another layer of uncertainty. Ensuring sustainable production practices, including soil conservation and responsible pesticide use, is paramount. Looking ahead, opportunities abound. Investing in tea processing and packaging to produce higher value products can significantly enhance the industry's profitability. Expanding the domestic market for Kenyan tea offers untapped potential. Pursuing sustainability certifications can unlock access to niche markets that value ethical and environmentally conscious production. Continuous research and development in tea varieties, processing techniques, and marketing strategies are essential for long-term growth and competitiveness. The Kenyan tea agri-food system serves as a testament to the country's agricultural prowess. By addressing challenges and capitalizing on opportunities, Kenya can further solidify its position in the global tea market while ensuring sustainable and equitable development for all stakeholders involved. In our next session, we will look at the rich resources and diversity of Africa.